doing cool things with cool people with cool dogs.
Okay, but you've pretty much trained the elite of the elite dogs in the military.
Yeah, I'm pretty fortunate. Yeah, I'd say that's
right.
Yep.
So how does that start? How do you go from being a kid in school, maybe here and there getting your ass kicked, to becoming like the number one guy that people would turn to say, hey, we need dogs that are man stoppers, that have no fear, that we can send into areas where no other person, no other dog can go. What was your journey? I know you were a police officer, and tell me about that. Tell me how you started in dogs, like you working dogs and all that.
Yeah, so it was a long road to hoe. Started out as a dog lover ever since I could remember.
Right.
And my first dog was a standard poodle, of all things, named Snuffy. And but I never thought it would turn into a profession. Like I told you today, it wasn't a well thought out plan. Things just happened.
Yeah.
I left high school, went in the Marine Corps, was an infantry guy in the Marine Corps. Nothing to do with dogs. When I got out, I became a police officer, and they had a canine unit that I wanted to really get into canine really bad, and they didn't have slots open.
Right.
So I thought I'm going to work dogs somehow, so I bought a golden retriever puppy. And there wasn't a lot of training opportunities back then, and I happened upon a field trial gun dog club that I went to with my golden retriever.
Okay.
And learned a lot from that. And then I went to the canine unit and I said, hey, I'll buy my own dog if you let me get into canine.
You were going to buy your own dog to take into the police force?
Yeah, that was, and they said, well, if you want to buy your own dog, then okay. And I had to take out a $6,500 loan, which was big money back in 1989.
Wow.
And it was so crazy. My uncle was actually the branch manager for a bank, and I went to him and he refused me. Didn't give
Your
me
own
the loan.
uncle wouldn't lend you money?
No, he said crazy. Why who would give you $6,500 for a dog?
Right.
So I went to one of those high percentage loan companies.
Right.
I'm not going to say the name of the company
little
because
charge.
they're still in business.
Okay.
And I took a $6,500 loan out. Got my, I got referred to a guy named Gene England in Bowling Green, Kentucky. He was a Schutzhund trainer of some renown.
Okay.
I think nationally known.
I've heard of him.
He said, I want to match up the dog with the type of person. He talked to me for a couple hours, and he said, I'll call you. I have a dog for you. And all his kennel was full of German Shepherds, and I wanted a German Shepherd so bad.
Okay.
He called me 2 weeks later. He said, Steve, we found your dog. And, he said, oh, I had a German Shepherd. He said, no, a Malinois. And I'm like, what the hell is a Malinois?
Right.
Never heard of him.
Right.
I go down there, and he said,
Imee, but
magkatrabaho kami at magkabarkada. Wala, as in, parang normal na ano lang, friend, kasi one of the boys nga siya eh.
Ang trato ko kay Christian, kaibigan lang talaga. As in, Brad talaga tawag ko sa kanya, pero friends lang talaga. Malapit ang birthday ko. Like, isip daw siya ng birthday gift.
Paano kaya something special na maregalo ko sa babae? Ito, gusto nga pala niya si Jollibee. Pag may sakit siya, kahit sipon lang or ubo, nag-request daw siya sa mom or dad niya ng Jollibee. Tapos kinabukasan, magaling na siya. Kaya nga naisip ko na, hindi ko na siya full month ng Jollibee. Sinabi ko sa kanya, hindi ko siya for 30 days.
This is the first day, and it feels so right. Everything's brighter when you're by my side. Could this be more? I don't know. But something deep inside me grows.
Sino ang favorite love team? Ako muna. Jolly and Bea.
She had me at my worst.
Hindi lang ako naniniwala sa romantic love. Parang feeling ko ginawa lang siya ng TV. Pero sobrang natural nung friendship namin na hindi namin alam na iba na pala yung treatment namin sa isa't isa.
And when you look at me, every moment starts to slow.
Favorite series?
How I Met Your Mother? Ikaw?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I memorize every freckle on your face. With every laugh you take my breath away. This is the first day, and it feels so right. There's no escaping this feeling. I love you, but do you feel the same way?
After the 30 dates, doon ko na-realize na, oo nga, gusto ko nga siya. Ayoko ng romance sa sarili ko. So, nung nangyayari na siya sa akin, parang ano ba?
This is our first day, and it feels so right. My best friend on the worst day, now both of my life. I didn't know it back then, but you and me, it just makes sense.
Noong una, parang hindi ko siya matanggap kasi ito yung sinasabi ko palagi. Tapos kinain ko lahat yung sinabi ko. Ngayon nga na meron akong family, meron akong asawa, meron akong anak. Sobrang naramdaman ko kung gaano akong paswerte. Nagsimula kami sa 30 dates to a lifetime of joy.
Here's to our first day. Here's to forever and always.
Have a seat in my office. I'm going to bring your dog to you to meet your dog. And he brings in this 50-pound coyote-looking dog. And I looked at him and I said, Gene, I need a tough dog.
Yeah, real dog.
Yeah. I think he said, this is a tough dog. And back then I knew nothing about it. I went through his little 6-week school, dual purpose,
Okay.
aggressive response, narcotics, scratcher,
Wow.
and patrol dog training.
Okay.
And then, thank goodness, after that, I met the right people that really helped me along.
Wow.
But, however, I had to pay for this dog $6,500. I'm on the hook for $120 a month for the next several years. And so, my uncle was an attorney, and I said, hey, how can I form some sort of fund, raise money with car washes or whatever to pay for my dog? And that was how I started the organization, Dogs Against Drugs.
Right.
And which eventually became DADAC, Dogs Against Drugs, Dogs Against Crime.
Right.
Turned out to be a big thing. That's the beginning. That's chapter 1.
Okay, so this dog, you had no experience in protection dogs. You had trained a hunting dog.
Zero and just enough to be dangerous.
Right.
The hunting dog.
Right.
Loved, but I had a lot of fun and learned something.
Right. And then from there, so then you say and you're in Indiana at this point.
Indiana,
right?
yep.
And you're a beat cop.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so you had a canine, so you get this dog. And what happens first day on the job? You go, okay, you know what? I bought my dog. Here's my $65 dog, and you get on the job.
So, yeah. So I get on the job. But let me back up. So when I picked up the dog from Gene, he said, take him home 2 weeks and treat him like a girlfriend. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, let him ride around a lot, feed him, and talk nice to him. Okay. So when I brought the dog back, my supervisor said, you haven't been to a school yet? No.
Heart, wow, you're so busy.
Yes, definitely not kid. I don't need to work like everybody else. I need to save up.
Really?
Of course I save. For example, there's this beautiful designer piece that I love. I save up for it. Kaya naman I use G-Save with up to 6.5% annual interest. That's huge. Diba? Kaya work hard, save better. With G-Save, easy na. O siya, racket ulit! Kaya whether it's for the family, fashion, or the future, let's save better. Easy na with G-Save. I-Gcash mo.
Dog could be in the police car, but not get your dog out of the car ever until you complete your school. And I said, okay. And about 3 days into having my dog in the back seat, not getting him out of the car, one of my buddies said, hey, Steve, let's take your dog, walk him around. There's a bar called the El Morocco. And the El Morocco is a rough bar that was known for shootings, fights, drug dealing.
Okay.
And I thought, okay, we'll walk him around. I'll show my dog off a little bit. Contrary to what the marching orders that I had.
Right.
So we get the dog out of the car. I'm going to walk him a guy who shall go unnamed, but a known troublemaker, rabble rouser, walked up to me and he said, "That dog, I'm going to eat your dog." And I'm worried about my dog because I got this little 50-pound Malinois.
Yeah.
I know nothing about protection work.
Right.